Hey, what's up? I'm Chris with HeavyHeadsRecords.com. This video is about my top 5 records I like to find out in the wild. It's unofficially sponsored by Nicolas Cage Match, a Springfield, Missouri band that's playing all over town right now. Also, the drummer of Nicolas Cage Match made these shirts that are available on HeavyHeadsRecords.com. One more thing about the drummer, he's in another band who's getting ready to play with a really big band, and you know what? It's confusing. Join our mailing list. I'll send you the details. How about that? Now, on to the music. I absolutely love finding Fleetwood Mac rumors out in the wild. What's so great about this record for me is that I used to find it all the time. Basically, every collection I would come across, there was a copy of Rumors. In fact, I found it so much that I made a joke about how they reproduce like gremlins, almost like Herb Alpert's Whipped Cream and Other Delights. It's also interesting to note on this album that a lot of the songs were written about various romantic relationships within the band. For example, Go Your Own Way was written by Lindsey Buckingham about his relationship with Stevie Nicks. Dreams was written by Stevie Nicks about her relationship with Buckingham. Of course, Rumors had a resurgence a couple years ago for a TikTok video where a guy drinking cranberry juice used the song Dreams. That video went viral and brought around a huge resurgence for the song, the album, and the rest of their catalog. Interestingly enough, since then, it's really hard to find, and the price has gone up quite a bit. I often tell people I'd rather have 20 copies of Fleetwood Mac than one really high dollar record because I know that people are going to continually buy Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Another one of my favorite albums to find in the wild is Toto 4. Everybody knows the songs Africa and Rosanna, but I think the whole record is great. Also, what's interesting to me too is the original hype sticker on Toto 4 actually promoted Rosanna over Africa, even though it's arguable now that Africa has become more popular than Rosanna. I also like this record because the cover is just really, really neat. The rings on the cover actually symbolize their first 4 albums, including Toto 4. And you'll notice on the record that each of the rings has different wear and tear on them, and that's to signify the age of each album. So you'll notice the top ring is pristine and brand new, which represents Toto 4. In 1983, Toto won 6 Grammys and Album of the Year for Toto 4. Next up is Billy Joel's The Stranger. Kind of like Fleetwood Mac Rumors, I used to find this album all the time, and I find it less and less nowadays. The Stranger is the 5th studio album by Billy Joel, and it's got songs such as Movin' Out, The Stranger, Just the Way You Are, and of course, Only the Good Die Young. The Stranger is actually considered by critics to be one of Billy Joel's best works, and in 1978, he won a Grammy for the song Just the Way You Are. This record is an excellent find because it's always listenable, and in a pinch, it's worth a little bit of money. Next up, Michael Jackson's Thriller. I can't tell you how many copies of Thriller I found over the years, and I love finding this record. A little tidbit about me, that was my first cassette tape. Back in the day, I was in kindergarten. I did not have parachute pants, but I really wanted some. Who knows? If enough people watch this video, maybe there's still a chance. As far as I'm concerned, there's only 2 types of songs on this record: good songs and better songs. It's full of bangers. The track list on this record is unbelievable. Wanna Be Startin' Something, Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Pretty Young Thing, and more. Did you know the guitar solo on Beat It was Eddie Van Halen? Oh yeah, and Paul McCartney's on this record too. With today's music, it's really hard to believe that this is one of the first albums to combine pop, rock, and R&B. I love finding Thriller out in the wild because it's an album I'll never get tired of listening to, and it's always going to be in high demand. Next up, Huey Lewis and the News, Sports. This record's one I'm always looking for because it's a great album, and you can usually pick it up for a pretty fair price out there. I think the biggest reason I love this record is because it's just a good, straightforward pop record from a simpler time. Sports is great, and I will always have at least one copy in my collection. Well, that was it. Please let me know if I did a good job on this video by giving it a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you feel like it, and check out my other videos too. Please check out my website if you get a chance. I got all kinds of good stuff on there, and I always try to keep all of these albums in stock. So if they're not in stock right now, hit notify when available, and you'll get a notification when they are again. Please check out Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the socials listed down below. And most importantly, thanks again for watching this video. Have a great day.